welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a little while. I've said this in a few videos previously, but I've been a little bit out of the groove during this time. You know, I think many people expected to be productive. I myself expected, you know, like take advantage of the time at home, be productive, make a lot of videos, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I'm of the mindset that I want to give you actual like authentic content, and if I wasn't feeling it, if it wasn't something I would watch, then I wouldn't post it. There's been a couple videos that I've had that I just haven't posted. I don't think I will. I'm saying all that to speak to the season that we're in. So I don't know why I'm sharing this, but I'm just saying maybe for my own self that I'm, you know, feeling back to my normal self, and I'm excited to get back into, you know, a filming schedule, all that stuff. I don't know, it's cathartic for me to say, so I just gotta say it. Today's video is a what's in my makeup bag, mostly clean beauty products. I spoke about this in a Get Ready With Me, and I talked about how I was switching a lot of my beauty products to be clean. Specifically, I've been purchasing them from Arbonne. I at one time was an Arbonne consultant. I am a preferred client right now. My husband still has a Arbonne account, so I buy things through him or myself, and I love Arbonne. If you've never heard of it, I'll link it down below. Look at the products. They're all natural, all vegan, beautifully formulated, incredible. It's a brand that you can trust, and that's, you know, what means most to me when I look for clean beauty. During this COVID-19, I have been cleaning out my life, food, and makeup. There are still things in here that are not clean. It also, clean beauty tends to be a bit more expensive, so it's a process. When I use something up, I will replace it with something clean. So this case I really like. I've had this for a little while. It's cute. Like the silver part is not my favorite, but I really like this shape because it has a lot of space, and it felt very durable. It's kind of got like Saffiano leather on the bottom. This is just from like Winners. Okay, I do not have really any brushes except for one, which I will show you, but let's just start out with this. This is the Arbonne Makeup Primer. This is the absolute best primer, hands down, I have ever used, and it's clean. If you like the Smashbox Photo Finish silicone primer, this is for you. This is exactly that, but it's vegan. So if you can see, and it goes right into your skin. It has that silicone feel. It fills in your pores, fills in your lines, ultra smoothing, ultra soft. Sorry about this little cut there. It is beautiful, and this is like their #1, I would say, one of their top selling products. It's incredible, and actually being a preferred client, I got this full size for free on my last order. Next up in here, this is not a clean beauty product, but I love it. I'm going to use most of it. It's going to take me a while. I would like to switch over to a highlighter that's clean sooner than later, but this is the Pixie Glowy Gossamer Duo in Subtle Sunset, and as you can see, I mostly use this side. I actually use that for my eyes as well as a highlighter, and this was picked up just from my local drugstore, which is Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. It's very beautiful. It's very sparkly, so if you don't like sparkles, which I actually tend to not, I prefer just like the wet look opposed to like the sparkly look. So if you don't like that, you wouldn't like this, but it is very, very pigmented. As you can see on my finger. And then it's beautiful. Next, we have the Nars Liquid Blush in Orgasm. This is beautiful, not a clean beauty product, but I love this and will use this. I tend to just squirt a pump on the back of my hand, take a brush, dab, 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 and work that in. or my fingers, but I've been liking the brush situation more. Also, how beautiful and green is it outside? I come out here in the morning, do my devotions, read my coffee, do my devotions, drink my coffee, and I work out, and this is the view, and it feels like I'm far away, like at a resort. Oh, sorry, that's Wayfair telling me something that I like is on sale. Yeah, dangerous. Okay, next up, actually, let's pull this out with it. I have these two products. This is the Arbonne Inteliigence Pollution Defense CC Cream with a SPF of 30. And this is in the shade Light. This is what I'm wearing right now. I love this. My sister-in-law, who is a MVP, so she is like top in Arbonne. She was actually, shameless plug, like the youngest in Arbonne to hit MVP when she first hit MVP, which was a while ago. But so she's like high up in there. That's actually how I heard about Arbonne, and we're really proud of her. But she was telling me about this and saying how this was amazing, and I love CC cream. Even though I have acne prone and a lot of scars, I don't like to use a full coverage foundation. It's just too cakey for me now, and it's just not what I'm looking for. And one of my favorites is the It Cosmetics CC cream. This is incredible. It may not be as long wearing, but I haven't found a CC cream that lasts all day anyways. But the fact that this has SPF in it, it's clean, it's natural, it has great coverage, is exactly what I'm looking for. And it comes in like a good squeezy tube. It's honestly my favorite. I had Amy Lee try it. Honestly, I can't say enough about it. And what I like to do is I love this Roden & Fields brush. This brush is incredible. My really good friend Rachel is a Roden & Fields consultant, and she had this and I ordered it, and it is great. It does not pick up the product. It just really nicely spreads it around, and then it came with this like cover, which I keep on here because it protects it and it keeps any extra makeup getting inside the bag. Then I have this blush. Now to me, this is a dupe for the Nars. It's a close dupe. I wouldn't say it's an exact dupe, but it's very similar to the Nars Orgasm. There are gold flecks in there. On my skin, this actually tends to be a bit more orange than I would like. I'll probably switch to a bit lighter of a blush, but it's really nice. The consistency is beautiful. It spreads really nice. Like, you don't get the patchy kind of condensed or concentrated blush look. It's really nice, but I think for my skin, it's too similar to the bronzer that I use, so it ends up looking like more orangey on my skin, I think. But this is really beautiful. Okay, this bronzer is by far the best bronzer I have ever used. I used it many years ago and I just repurchased it. It is my favorite. I think that this is a Laguna dupe, Nars Laguna dupe. It has gold flecks. It's not super shiny, but it's also not matte. It's a very nice shade for a range of different skin tones. This is very beautiful. This is just called bronzer, actually. And again, I've used this for years and years, left it, and now I've come back and I don't know why I ever left. There is a matted bronzer, which I think I would like to get for contouring, but for warming up my face, especially going into the summer, this is like, if I could only choose one thing, probably be this. We're getting in there. Okay, I actually had a brow pencil from Arbonne, but I lost it. It was really sad. This one I just have, I'm trying to use up. This is the It Cosmetics It Brow Power. It's nice. It's a little bit thick on the end, thicker than I prefer, but it does the trick. And this is in the shade Medium. I believe. Or no, Universal Taupe Brow Power. It's a good one. It's got a nice spoolie on the end. I have the Hoola bronzer little brush that comes with it. These are really great to keep around. Okay, one of my absolute favorite finds, now it's not natural, is this Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I don't think I'll ever buy Kat Von D tattoo liner ever again because this is a dupe and it's like $5. This is a hard one to break up with, no pun intended, because it's so good and it's so cheap. And it's got this kind of brush tip that I really like, although it did, I don't know if you can see that little thing, that hair that got messed up. This is great. You can find this at Walmart, at your local drugstore. It is just as good as anything you're gonna find at Sephora and lasts just as long. It doesn't bleed. I can't say enough, but I'm sad because I'm probably gonna part with it because I want to do something natural. This is my new favorite product from Arbonne Makeup. This is brand new. This is Arbonne Speak Volumes Mascara, or maybe it's a couple years old, but it's brand new to me. This mascara is amazing. Now, I am wearing falsies. Hindsight's 2020, I should have just worn the mascara, but honestly, so good. The spoolie is really nice, long, to really get in there, get right at the base of the hairs, and it's very buildable, not too clumpy. At the end of the day, there is a bit of fallout underneath, but as for mascaras, it's been one of the best that I have tried, and it is the best natural vegan mascara. I've been a fan of L'Oreal Telescopic. Still a really good mascara, but if I'm gonna opt for something clean, this is the best one. It's not, these aren't cheap products, but they perform, and I think that they perform really well against the drugstore and Sephora brands. Especially for this price point, I think everything is really worth it. For eyebrows, I still have this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. Because my eyebrows actually grow up, they don't grow sideways. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. I find using a pomade works better for me than pencils because pencils will fill it in, but I need something, even if I use a gel, I still need something tacky to keep the brows from going to their natural state, which I know is a very like bushy brush up look that's in style, but I just need some help when it comes to shaping. So unfortunately, I haven't found a natural pomade that I really like. If anyone has any suggestions, I would love that. So I still use this Maybelline Tattoo Studio in 374 Soft Brown, and I'm very close to being done. This is my favorite product that I've ever used. That I've ever used. Sorry, I don't know why that sounded weird in my head. I've used it for many years and I don't plan on stopping, if I'm honest. I still like to do a pencil to fill in anything that I've missed, but yeah. Concealer, this is a great concealer. This is the Benefit Boing in 9F01 or number 3. This is the Cakeless concealer. This stuff is great, doesn't crease. I use this as like a eyeshadow primer and just a tad under the eyes to brighten. I don't use a lot of concealer on a daily basis, so it takes me a while to go through one. I will switch this out for the Arbonne concealer, which people rant and rave about. I think when I used Arbonne years ago, I wasn't really into concealer. I guess I'm not fully into concealer now, but if I am gonna do it, I'm gonna switch to something natural. But this is really nice if you're looking for something that doesn't settle, that really stays put, that conceals without being cakey. This is your jam, and you don't care about it being vegan. I would say go for this. I also have the Benefit Gimme Brow in number 1. This is the fiber gel. Love this stuff. Like the little spoolie. I'm gonna be sad when this runs out. Okay, then we have the Arbonne Vanilla Bean Lip Salve. This is so good and so tasty. It's beautiful. It's like very moisturizing and very dewy. Add another color on there. It's got a great vanilla scent. And especially in the winter, I've had this for a while for really chapped lips. It also just looks really like, you know, glossy and juicy. That's what I'm looking for, juicy. And it's natural. It's in your mouth, but you can probably eat it. Last 3 things. I love this. It fits so much. Last 3 things. This is an Arbonne lipstick in Lily. Now, I like this very, very like in small amounts because it's a little too warm for my skin, but it's a beautiful natural nudie kind of color, but it's got some gold flakes in it. I think it might be a little just too warm for me. Why is this not showing up? There we go. It's beautiful though. It's really, really pretty. So I just try to like lightly dab it onto my lips ever so gently. I have like so much on my lips right now. But I've seen people wear this and that's why I ordered it and I love it. I love their lipsticks. They're very creamy. I'm not into matte lipsticks. It's very creamy, long wearing, like that's really beautiful. It's satin finish. This one, it's not picking up on camera, but it has like a hue of gold, which is really beautiful. I just don't know if it like matches my skin tone exactly. And then I have this lip gloss that I'm wearing right now. This is Hazel. I think it's a little bit too dark for me, but it is very pretty and it is a very nice like nudie color. It's a little more on the brown side than I think I usually go for, but Arbonne has this Ready in 5 kit, I believe, which comes with a lip gloss, an eyebrow pencil, the CC cream, and the mascara, and I think maybe one more thing, and the blush, all for like $125, which is or $150, which is an amazing deal. And so I picked this, but I'll probably pick up a lighter shade next time. But what I do have is by another brand I haven't talked about, Nude by Nature. This is in our drugstore in Canada. I believe it's originally from Australia. And this is a really pretty nude shade that I picked up. And it's 02 Nude. And it's honestly a little corally. It's got a little bit of brown in it, but it's kind of sheer, which is really nice for like an everyday lipstick look where it's hydrating. You still get that juicy look, but it's got color to it, which I need. So that is everything that I keep in my makeup bag. If you have any suggestions on natural makeup or some of these products or new products, I would love to hear. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you again very soon.